The war is on. What's going on, everybody? All right, so look, let's talk about this whole DCEU versus this whole reboot that they're trying to do with James Gunn and his new DCU. As always, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Let's keep growing. Let's keep going. By the day, we continue to get more people to subscribe and show the support, and I appreciate you for that. Look, this war is finally here. What war, you might be asking yourselves? Well, for over a year and a half, I've been calling it and I've been saying it. We are at war, symbolically, not literally. But you can see how all the trolls and the little supporters from James Gunn are coming out, and how vile, sick, and twisted that they are with the comments that they like to post. They like to be big and bad and like to bark and say everything because they hide behind a keyboard. But then when I come out and I expose them and I call them out, not only does it shows you and it reveals who they are and what they stand for, but it shows to you that they are nervous. Nervous because they know that with James Gunn, there's no excitement, there's no solution, and most of all, there's no hope. People want a real solution to DC. And as a DC fan, I prefer what Zack Snyder was giving us. I prefer what David Ayer gave us with Suicide Squad. Of course, we're fighting to get David Ayer's Suicide Squad, the Ayer cut. And we will get it in due time, because the same way we got the Snyder cut, we too will get the Ayer cut. And I can't wait, because we know that there's still greatness, there's still potential, and most of all, there's still profit within the Snyderverse. To some people that continue to say, well, the Snyderverse wasn't profit, yes, it was. It was highly profitable. And the only problem is that WB, the studio themselves, did not allow Zack Snyder to fully develop his vision and his true potential that he had when he was at WB doing the DCEU. All of these movies that he had planned, the studio always got in the way, and they screwed things around with David Ayer and with Zack Snyder. But then now with James Gunn, it's okay. He can do whatever he wants, however he wants, with whatever rating that he wants. And there's no problem. And this is where the hypocrisy of the studio comes into, because they pick and choose, and they let James Gunn do whatever he wants, and they give him all the freedom. But it was a big problem, and it was a big no-no when David Ayer was there and when Zack Snyder was there. Fans wanted a R-rated style with the cinematic universe, and we were getting that. And WB, just playing WB games, started changing everything, trying to give us the Marvel formula. It didn't work back then, it hasn't worked since, and it won't work ever, not even with James Gunn. This is why you can see the little bit of fans that James Gunn has are coming out, and they're constantly trying to say things because they know that their DCU is already DOA. It's not working. It's not starting off good. Nobody's really watching Creature Commandos. And Superman is going to fail and flop at the box office in 2025. The same thing like we saw with Joker 2. You think that was bad? Prepare yourselves, because Superman with James Gunn is going to tank very bad at the box office in 2025. I'm already telling you, and I'm calling it, because a lot of fans are not happy with what James Gunn has done. It's so divided, within the fandom. And not only that, but everybody is, if you say this, they attack you. You say that, they attack you. And it's ridiculous. So this war is on. And we, the real DC fans, we, the Snyder fans, and everybody that likes and wants to see Zack Snyder's vision fully complete, we will get that in due time. Things are going to shift all of a sudden, and especially now with this shift that WB is going to be doing with Comcast. Let's not forget, Comcast wants to do DC alternative shows for their streaming service. Now this is where things are going to get juicy. Things will shift, things will change, and they will get better for us, the fans. James Gunn has his days counted, and he knows it. This is why he's trying to greenlight everything. But rejoice, because everything he's trying to promise, it's nothing more than a lie, and it's not going to fulfill. Because you, the audience, the consumer, the fan that's listening, It's with your support. By not watching anything that DC's putting out, by not supporting it, by not buying it. This massive boycott is this war that I've been saying for a while. Enough is enough. We, the fans, and the consumer, most of all, are tired, and we've had enough. We already know what James Gunn is going to do with Superman. It's going to be an embarrassment, it's going to be raunchy, and it's going to be humiliating to the character. You will see. As always, drop your comments, hit that subscribe, and until next time.